Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Rommel's Fish Room. Before we get started today, I just want to show you something about the koi pond that I love on Saturday mornings. Alright, so as usual, you can't see in the top because of the glare, but I'm really hoping I can show you this in the camera because it's my favourite thing about having Saturday mornings at home. If the fish move out of the way, look how clear it is, guys. That sun shines in. I don't really get to see that because I'm at work. Like, let's try the other side. The koi are just going to come up. Look at it. So I was trying to show you guys the other day how clear it is, and this just shows you. And I was worried about the blanket algae, but it looks wicked in the sun. Like, some of that is probably like 80 to 100 mil thick. Now I know people would probably say that that sucks, but I don't know, it's food for the koi, brings the nitrates down. It looks pretty cool. There's a spider attached to my camera. Look at this guy, he's just climbing on my camera. Yeah, I don't know if it took. I don't have pumps either, so because there's no pumps, the algae is not going to block my pumps. It's that simple. That's another advantage of the airlifts, like they can't get blocked. They're 100 mil pipe. The algae would just pass straight through it even if it made it to it. But yeah, it's cool, guys. Let's see if we can go underwater. This is risky business because I've got my microphone plugged in. But yeah, look at that. I don't know why it's not there. That's a bit strange. I haven't moved any of that. But there's obviously a reason. I love it, guys. Yeah, blanket algae in my books is cool, but we'll zoom out here a bit. But daytime camera shots look like shit through the camera, like through the glare. You like look, you can't even. Oh, it's still filming. My phone just chucked a spaz because the screen was wet. Uh-oh. There we go, guys. Yeah, look, you can't even see in the pond for the glare. But look, guys, look how blue the sky is. Alright, let's do whatever we're going to do today. Alright, so we're going to pick up a second-hand canister filter, guys, and a ziss egg tumbler. I've asked a fair few people about the ziss tumblers, and I've been on the fence about buying some, and I managed to get one off a mate for 10 bucks, so I'm going to try it out. I've heard so many mixed reviews. The latest review, which is off somebody I trust, said that they're crap, but there's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but there is one person whose opinion I value the most out of any fish people. He's not a Facebook person, he keeps to himself, but he has the history. He relies upon ziss tumblers. He said that they are the bee's knees. So I've got like a few negative reviews, but because of his positive review, I'm keeping my mind open. And then the canister filter, I'm getting an Aqua One Nautilus 2700. I don't have a lot of history with canister filters, but out of all of the ones I've used, the 2700 is definitely my favorite. I've had an FX6, that was crap. It used to intermittently cut out. So it had like a self-priming thing that used to every 24 hours cut out. Sometimes it wouldn't turn back on after it did that cutout, and the only way to get it going was to pull the motor off and jiggle it around and then put it back on. So that's my review on the FX6. The eBay cheapies are okay, but I'm currently running one and it's 1800 litres per hour, and I reckon it moves about 600 litres per hour. I've checked the impeller and everything. I've ordered a new impeller for it, but I'm not hopeful to get any more out of it. So I've tried a few others. The little flue valves, they work great. I've only ever had one Eheim, and yeah, it worked good, but the price tag is just crazy. I would only ever get an Eheim if it was a cheap second-hand one. But if you're in the market for a canister filter, Nautilus 2700. If your tank's too small for a 2700, buy a 2700. If your tank's too big for a 2700, buy two 2700s. If your tank's too big for two 2700s, build a sump. Yeah, the reason I'm a sump person, you guys know I hate canister filters, but I'm sick, like it's just hard to get a sump quiet. And I'm just being lazy. Actually, take that back. Sumps, I can get them quiet. It is possible, but I'm just being lazy. That's what it comes down to. African display in the lounge room, it just needs canisters. It is what it is. I'm not sure if I'm going to film at his house, guys. As usual, I feel it's a bit rude. We'll see. I'll ask him. He knows who I am. He watches my channel, so maybe it's not so rude if he knows more about what I'm doing. We'll see. I'll have a chat to him. See when we get there. It's a fair old trek. Hey guys, you know how I love a good vlog in Coles. So I was looking at this, right? Beyond Simply Known. It's dog food, right? But it's salmon and tuna. I looked at the ingredients. There's no red meat in it. There is chicken broth in it, but I reckon that could be a suitable food for like peacock bass and other big Americans. I'm not going to try it because I've got plenty of food at home, but as long as it sinks, that's the only problem. If it floats, it would be no good for like the rays, but it'd be worth a shot. In saying that, I don't condone feeding your fish dog food, but if you know how to read the ingredients and know what to look for, something like that I reckon would be perfectly fine. So guys, you know how I love a little bit of a Coles vlog. Did you say fry saver? Oh my god, $2. Where is it there? I'm so keen. I have nothing to put in these. I know I have plenty of fry savers, but I feel like I want to buy these just for the principle. Alright guys, so we're home. So I'm not going to have time to put any eggs in this tumbler today. I've got to go back out. I've got to go get some stuff to modify a canister filter setup, which I might put in tomorrow's video. But for today's video, let's keep going. So if you look, I want to do a comparison here. So look at this airstone here. That's the one that I bought. I double checked the description. It definitely says this, but on the end of this one, we can't focus. You'll have to take my word for it. On the end of this one, it says made in Korea. Whoops. On the end of the one in the tumbler, it says ziss, like quite big. It's not going to focus on that for you guys, but you can just see it there like that. So this one here goes in and out. I don't know, yeah, so the bottom part does it as well. So that one comes apart and goes back in, and it says it's for smaller and bigger bubbles. These ones here do not come apart. They're completely stuck together. I've tried to force this. I even got some pliers onto one of them and I couldn't pull it apart. So I'm actually wondering if these are even genuine ziss. The ad says so. They're off eBay. I'm actually going to message the seller and say I don't believe that they're real ziss. But I don't know. They look, I don't know. None of them move. So I don't know if they're genuine. I'm actually going to message somebody on Lloyd Ashton. He's a dealer for ziss in Australia, and I'm going to ask him if he thinks these are fake. I'll let you guys know the answer of what he says. In the meantime, let's see how much air this one here pushes. Alright, so we'll do the same test again, same spot. There's still those big bubbles, aren't they? So that's that one. They are a bit smaller. Yeah, they are smaller, guys. Not dramatically, but like that. That's definitely better. And if we open this up, yep, so they get bigger. So this one's working correctly. So, I don't know, I'm gonna look into this. If it turns out that these ones are fake, I'll probably delete yesterday's vlog. I know that's going to put a hole in my daily vlogging for the people that haven't watched it yet, but if these are fake, then I've fucked up and my vlog is dishonest. So I'm going to look into that. So guys, things escalated. As you can see, I've got eggs in the tumbler. Sorry, it's really glary and the tank's not clean. Where do I need to stand? If I stand here, you guys can see a bit better. So it looks like it's working good so far. Oh, look what I've done, guys. I haven't even got the air stone on there. Whoops. Hang on, hold up. I'll try to do it on the camera. Vlogger life. Let's go one-handed. Alright, so put that there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, guys. I did it. It's on. Vlogger life. I did it. I'm not going to be able to get this. I got it. Might need a bit more air now. I don't know what all that black stuff in there is. Oh, it's probably come out of that sponge when I've cleaned the sponge. I don't like that there's dirt in there. Can I crank it to get that out? That doesn't impress me at all, guys. You guys can't see it in the video, but there's like fine little particles in there. I don't really know of a way of getting it out. Oh well, we'll just leave it in there and see what happens. Hopefully they don't get fungus on them from it. The air stone isn't much smaller than that sleeve there, so it's actually quite a tight fit in there. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of how tight that is. I kind of want to... It's probably using the same amount of air. These tumblers are like pretty much a waste of time. As you can see, there's no eggs in here. They're all full of fish. So one thing that excites me about these is when they become free swimmers, you can actually leave them in there and sprinkle food in the top there, take that sponge off, and you can actually feed them through it and not have to put them in a basket straight away. So like if in this situation here where I need to empty them and I don't have time today, I could just feed them through the bottom. But yeah, I suppose I could probably do it with these because they're there's no sponge on the bottom. They're all fly wire. I don't know. Anyway, but we'll leave that going. I'll check in with you guys each day and we'll have a look see how it's working. I can't see it being bad, but I don't know. I think that's maybe tumbling a bit too much. I don't know, do you just have it like that, I guess? Look at all the fish getting in the way. Move. I think we'll just leave it like that. I'm going to wrap today's video up there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on that ziss tumbler. I gotta go get some parts for a canister filter now, but I'll put that in tomorrow's video. Also, tomorrow's video might feature some flower horn eggs. We'll see. Exciting times. It'd be funny if I do get them tomorrow. That'll be 2 batches in a row that have been on a Sunday. Alright, so I'll see you on tomorrow's video.